So I just wanted to talk about this topic because it's really depressing and it's sad how the world is these days. Hey guys, welcome back. Oh, look at this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monique, for those of you who are new. And if you would like to see this story time, then please keep on watching. Guys, look at this. Like, in the video, I was just like this because I look too white and I can't see. I look too white and I can't see. And right here, I'm like, this is probably the lowest quality video I've ever done. But keep watching if you want to see an update on my life. So guys, I decided to make this video because a lot of people have been asking me just a lot of questions, and I want to get it all situated and basically answer your guys' questions. So I graduated high school June 2nd, 2017, and the whole summer I was just doing makeup. I started my YouTube channel. I was posting more on Snapchat, getting a lot of more people adding me, and when I saw that Morphe was coming out with the Jaclyn Hill palette, I bought it. And I started doing a lot of colorful looks. That was my first colorful palette. I was in love. The second colorful palette I got was the Morphe 35B. And then I got the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. So I started getting more into makeup, started watching a lot of more YouTube videos to get like ideas, and then I just started going from there and like creating my own content on social media, just posting whatever I wanted to. So it was the day before I started college. I went to San Francisco. I went to the mall with my boyfriend and my friend and my cousin, and we just went out to San Francisco. We were having like a day to ourselves. I was the only one starting college, and the rest of them were just working. And I told myself, I'm like, I want to find a place in my heart that I know that I'm gonna love as my job. So I went to college and I really liked it. I was taking 17 units. I had 2 jobs. It was really stressful. Well, I had one job when I started college, and then I went into Ulta, and I told them, I was like, I submitted an application about 3 months ago, but I didn't have a resume, and I know that, like, it's better if I have a resume. And they're like, yeah, just bring a resume in, and we'll go from there and schedule you an interview. And I was like, okay. So I went the same day, got my resume, came back, blah, 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 scheduled the interview. Anyways, I have the job. So I was just like, I'm doing another story time and like Q&A about Ulta. But so I went to Sierra. I was taking 17 units, like I said. My other job, it was just so hard to have 2 jobs at the same time, and going to school and not being able to get off until like 6:30 at night on Mondays and Wednesdays, and Tuesdays and Thursdays I got at 2, like, or 3:20 I think. But anyways, it was just really hard to even have time to go to school. And then when I did get off early, I would go to work. So, and then I was always busy on the weekends. I never had a day off. So I was really stressed out, and that went on for about 2 to 3 months. And then I told myself, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I didn't go back. Break started, the semester ended, and I had almost a month to decide what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to beauty school, but since I just want to learn basics of makeup, I mean, I already know about makeup, but I mean, it's good to know about the skin as well. I like waxing. I like all that stuff. So I didn't know if I wanted to be like esthetician, but I mean, it's always good when you have your license, and I don't know, like, I want it, but I don't want to spend 10 grand because I doubt I'll get financial aid, because even at Sierra, I didn't even get financial aid. So, I don't know. It's like, I want to do that, but I also just want to start building up my career working at Ulta. And I don't want to work anywhere else, but I want to be a part of the beauty, like, the beauty stores, you know? So, I have an amazing opportunity. I don't want to leave my store. I love everybody. I love everyone. I love the managers, the beauty advisors, the hairstylists, my girl Allie with the facials, my girl Angel with long comb, and the one that slays my brows is Diane. I'm copying what I wrote on Facebook. But literally, like, I love everyone, and it's so hard to leave, but I have an opportunity, and I don't know if I take it, like, it's gonna be a big step into the career that I want to be in. I want to do makeup. I love it. Not everyone can have that support, or even, like, have people push them and push them and push them. The people here at Ulta, they push me so hard in a good way. They tell me, just follow your dreams, follow your dreams. And the only one that tells me that is my boyfriend. Like, my parents, they, like, I'm not saying that they're hating because, like, I want to be in the beauty community, but it's like ever since I was little, I always said I wanted to be a doctor, a nurse. I just wanted to be in the medical field. And now that I graduated high school, I went to college, but I didn't go back. Like, I feel like they had these high goals, but it's my life, and I can take it the way I want. If anybody, not even my parents, if they don't want to be a part of that, then they don't have to. But I mean, like, my dad, he wants me to go to college. I had 12 years perfect attendance. I had more, but I had 12 years anyways, but 13. So for every year I would get perfect attendance, he'd put money in a bank account, and I ended up having 10 grand. And I was just like, oh my God, like, I can't wait till I can get a car with that and go to college. But he said that money's for college. So we had a discussion. He said, okay, I'll buy you a car if you go to college as well. But since that money for perfect attendance was technically for college, I needed a car to go to college. And he's not in my life, and that's just an agreement we've had. And I don't even want to I'll do another story time on that topic. But I'm just saying, like, no one's supporting me in my family, like, my immediate family. No, like, they support in, like, the makeup I do, but they're not supporting of what I want to do in life. And I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I really just want to take this opportunity. But then also, I know I'm not supposed to have, like, low hopes, but, like, what if I don't pass, or, like, what if I'm not good enough? I don't know. But the opportunity is to become a MAC artist inside the Ulta, or inside, hold on. So the opportunity is to become a MAC artist inside the new Ulta in Lincoln that is happening in a couple of months. It is January 6th right now. I meant February 6th. But I have a lot more to achieve. I need to practice on more people, and I think that you go to, like, not a seminar, but you basically go somewhere and you're with, like, probably like 5-6 people, and you show them your makeup skills, you show them, like, tricks, and, like, you have a model and you have to do their makeup and stuff. I think it's, like, under 30 minutes. I'm really not sure because I haven't gotten, I mean, I'm not there yet, but I really want to go there. I was just seeing if anyone was watching me. I really would like to take that opportunity. It's more money, it's more hours, and it's full-time, but I mean, it's a lot of more responsibility, but I think I need that. in my life, because I mean, I just have a job, you know. I mean, sometimes I work 8 hours, but I mostly work 4-hour shifts. They ask me to stay, and I would like to work more hours, but then, like, I'm always, like, busy with things, and it's always busy with just, like, the little things, you know. So I feel like if I do take on this opportunity, then it will be good. I mean, it's not really like an opportunity, like, it is, but it was my choice. I asked if I could go to the Lincoln Ulta, but I mean, there's always those options, or I don't want to move like somewhere that's 5 minutes away from my house versus 15 minutes. So there's only 10-minute difference, and still get paid the same and leave. And what if I don't even like working at the Lincoln Ulta? What if the people there are not what I expected, because I have really high standards here. Like, the people are amazing here. The customers, some of them, they're amazing. I've met so many of my supporters working at Ulta. They come in and, like, not even, like, supporters. Like, before, they'll just be, like, strangers, and then we'll talk, and then they'll ask me my social medias. And comment down below if, like, that's happening, because I know one of the girls, I did her makeup when she came in here, and she told me, oh, I watch your YouTube videos with my mom. But, like, it's a change. It is a change. And most of the customers I have, like, because it says, like, where they live and stuff, and, like, they'll ask me, like, to change their phone number, their address, and I'm like, oh, you live in Lincoln? And they're like, yeah, are you gonna move to the Lincoln one? And I'm like, I want to, but, you know, I don't know. Mac is probably one of the oldest, like, everyone knows what Mac is. Like, I asked this older lady yesterday, I was like, do you know what Mac is? And she's like, oh, yes, I used their products, like, when, like, 20, 30 years ago. And I was like, oh, wow, like, it's crazy. So, I don't know, I want to do that, but I don't know if I want to go to beauty school, because it's probably not worth it. But then I don't know if I want to go back to Sierra and then end up going to, like, Sac State or something. But I mean, all I'm saying is, at least my dream was to graduate. I met that goal. And I know plenty of people that haven't graduated from high school, and that's totally fine. It's your life. Even if you have, like, a GED or anything, like, that's totally fine. But my main goal, because I had perfect attendance, was just to graduate high school with 12 years perfect attendance, and I achieved that. And at least, like, I went to college, like, for a couple months, but, like, I'm not, like, doubting anybody else, but, like, at least I had the courage to go and see if I liked it, and I didn't. It just wasn't for me. Maybe I'm not mature enough for that yet. Maybe high school, I just pushed myself and pushed myself and pushed myself, and I feel like I never had a day off of school. So why do I need to literally go to school, go to college too? Like, I need a break. Like, that's what people don't get. Like, I need a break because I went for so long, so many years. They don't give you scholarships. They don't give you money. They don't give you laptops. They don't give you cars. At least the high school I went to, I know so many people, they got money, they got cars, they didn't get any scholarships, because all they give you is a stupid little plaque. Like, but I literally cherish and value that plaque, even though it has a scratch on it. But literally, like, I don't understand why they don't give you anything for it, and they could at least give you any scholarship to any college. At least you're going to college. And I know a lot of people are like, are you going to be doing makeup until you're 60 years old? No, but maybe I'm going to be helping younger or even older, like, people. Like, maybe I'll inspire them. So many of you tell me, like, you inspire me so much. Like, I just want to make a difference in the world. And I posted this on my Snapchat yesterday. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. I need to vent. This is, like, my freaking diary. But basically, you walk into Ulta, you walk into Sephora, you walk into MAC. Everyone has their different opinions on those stores, right? I'm not joking. So every time I walk into Ulta, my Ulta, I always get greeted, like, even before I worked there, I always got greeted. I'm locking this door because there's a weird guy freaking driving around. I always walk into the stores. I always get greeted really nicely. Most Ultas I always do. Sephora's I do too. And MAC I do too. I do. I don't know about anybody else. And I'll start talking to them. And they start to know that I'm into makeup. Obviously because of my beat face. But they start to know, like, oh my god, like, she knows what she's talking about, you know? Because, and then, like, there'll be some people, I don't know if I told you guys I had an interview at Sephora, but I didn't get the job. Like, I didn't even, like, when I was in there in that interview, like, I was just like, fuck it, I don't want this job anymore. Because I walked in there was one girl, she was hella nice to me. She's like, oh, you're here for an interview? I was like, yeah. So then the second girl, she just looks at me, she's like, well, what are you here for? Bitch, excuse me. So I was just like, I was already in a bad mood. I'm like, okay, I don't want to be in an environment where I already have beef with someone and I don't even work here yet. Like, it's not even really beef, but you know what I mean. So I was just like, whatever. So and then MAC, I've never had a problem. There was only one time I went to the MAC store in the mall and I asked to get color matched. And usually when people ask me to color match them, I like to try 2-3 different colors. And I like to fix their makeup. He literally wiped my makeup off one side, did a swipe, and said, that's your color. And I get home, my whole neck, it is so much darker. Like, my neck is white, and, like, I'm just white overall. My body's a little darker, but it's not summer. And it was around maybe October, so it was still early. And I went and bought the foundation at Ulta, because I was just like, I'm not buying it from MAC because I get a discount at Ulta. So I went all the way to the nearest MAC that has Ulta. And it's nearest Ulta that has MAC. And it's in Delta Shores. That is, like, not far, but it's a mission if you live in freaking Rockland and Lincoln and shit. So I was just like, okay. So I went in there and no one greeted me. Nobody helped me. There was just, like, people, like, walking around. And, like, there was hella people in there. And, like, I'm guessing that that's, like, a high-volume store as in, like, people stealing and stuff. So, like, I just walked in there. I was wearing all black because I always wear all black. And I walk in there and they were just, like, following me around. And, like, me working at another Ulta, I know what to do when I think people are stealing or, I see people, and, like, I don't judge people just because of how they look. That is one thing everywhere. Not even just Ultas. And I've seen this on YouTube. Not even just Ultas. It's people that they just, like, look and they're like, oh my god, like, that person's probably stealing. Like, no. It's like every race, every freaking everything, okay? Like, but I don't judge, okay? Like, not just freaking Mexicans or African Americans or Caucasians. Like, it's not like they, like, it's not just one, like, variety of people that steal, you know? It's just everybody, okay? So that's one problem that the world has. They don't understand. But growing up being Mexican and, like, when I was little, people would always judge me. That's another story time. Like, it's crazy. Like, I support everybody. I love every race. I have friends of every race. So it's not like I'm, like, when someone walks in here, I'm gonna be like, oh my god. Like, no. Okay, like, it doesn't matter how people are dressed. Like, people could just be having a bad day and they don't want to get ready. Like, that's one thing I hate is people judge. So anyways, back to what I was really talking about. So I just basically want to make a difference. Yeah, I ranted like this on my Snapchat. It was crazy. I just want to make a difference on how people view MAC artists. Every time I go into MAC, there's always someone that, like, I'll post on my story that I'm there, and there's always someone that will, like, comment and be like, oh my god, I hate MAC people. Like, what is wrong with MAC people? I don't understand. They're all the same. Yeah, they could be having a bad day, or they could just be bitches. You never know. But what I hate is when people literally instantly judge people. Like, oh my god. And I'm like, okay, you get that everywhere, and that's how life is. So I just wanted to make this clear that if I do work at the MAC inside of Ulta in Lincoln, I want to change people's perspective of, like, oh my god, like, I don't want to be standing there. I'm standing here at Ulta and they're like, oh my god, I love this Ulta, it's amazing, this is the best Ulta I've been to, customer service, blah 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 blah. But if I go to the Lincoln one, I don't want people to be like, oh my god, I hate this freaking place, blah blah blah. Anyway, so basically I just want, or like, I hate MAC artists or blah blah blah. I'm like MAC would be behind my name. I don't want, like, even Ulta, I don't want, like, let me finish this story real quick. Like, I don't want people to be like, oh my god, she's a MAC artist, she's a bitch, like, I'm not gonna go up to her. I'm one of the nicest people ever. I may not look nice, but I am. When I'm at work, I'm really nice. Like, if I'm in a bitch mood, like, I'll still be nice. But I don't understand, like, I'm actually, like, genuinely nice. But like, the whole thing with the Ulta freaking selling used products, no. Go look at our damage bins. Go look at everything, okay? I hate when people, like, because this shit went around because some girl, like, did that. I know it could be happening all, like, around the world, but it does not happen here, okay? And some, like, even someone could return something and it might be like damaged inside or look used, but that might just be that someone opened it and used it as a tester and put it back. Because I've seen a lot of people do that, and I'm just like, I'll just look at them and they'll still do it. I'm like, okay. But anyways, this story time was basically just to inform you guys on update about my life, and just, I needed to vent to someone. I'm telling you guys, it's like a diary right now. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah. And I will be doing a giveaway once I hit 5K on Instagram. I took sign language in college, so I'm like 5K. So I don't know how to do 5,000 because I told you I didn't say that for that long. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye.